Many other tales of the War of the Ring, of Frodo the Ring-bearer, and the brave deeds of the Fellowship of the Ring. The return of Alessa, son of Arathorn, rightful king of Gondor, and the final defeat of the Dark Lord Sauron. But many also are the tales that have not been told, of brave heroes that had their own parts to play in the war-ridden final days of the Third Age. One such hero was Reginor, son of Blothacond, one of the valiant rangers of Dúnedain. As the shadow from the land of Mordor began falling across the world, Reginor foresaw that war was on the horizon and that many would fall in the dark days to come. He therefore made haste to travel to the land of Falindon, as far away from Mordor as it was possible to be without sailing out to sea. His plan was to wait out the war while drinking mead in the arms of a buxom maiden, and, at the end of the war, return to his Dúnedain brethren and pretend that he had been fighting orcs, trolls, and other foul things in the mountains, ensuring that the armies of Gondor and Rohan would not be attacked from behind. But in those days, not even the Blue Mountains near the borders of Falindon were free from the darkness sweeping the world. For unbeknownst to Reginor, or indeed anyone else, the Witch King of Angmar had placed a spell on the forest, and things that should not be walking were walking in the shadows of its trees. His presence having been discovered, Reginor had no choice but to fight for his chance of sitting out the war that was to come.
They have a troll.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. La 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 la
Well, that's the end of the war for me. Maidens, here I come!
His path now being clear, Reginor made his way to the pleasant green lands bordering the Blue Mountains, where he spent the next year drinking heavily and engaging in various sins of the flesh with the maidens of Comangatit.
Well, so that's what you've been up to while I was away fighting. I was up in the west, you know, for a year, fighting off armies of trolls and orcs and dragons and you know, making sure you weren't attacked from behind, you know. That's why you're all still alive, you know, because of me. You know, someone had to do it. Hey, Aragorn, you old roisterer, you, a long time no see. Finally became king, eh? Took you long enough. Well, wait for it. Let's bow to my king. Oh, my old back. You bow to no one. There was nothing really. So, what did I miss?